Hello, my name is Jesse and I'm working with Laura and Anna-Julia and Dimitri, and we are having our video presentation about Amazon Prime. We start with the problem definition. Amazon.com was the second most valuable company in the world in 2018. However, we identified possible problems that could be approached, such as unsatisfied employees and the corporate culture. It was said on the case that a lot of the employees were seen crying on their desks almost a daily basis, and this was because of the management style, management culture in Amazon, which was too stressing. They were too pushed and they felt they had to cry on work. And then, of course, Trump's attack against the company. So the US President Donald Trump attacked Amazon on spring of 2018. And this was seen because of Jeff Bezos, who is the founder of Amazon, was one of the owners in Washington Post newspaper, which was criticizing Trump. And hardware is close to break-even price and debate on Amazon Prime's raised price, and this is our main focus, this raised price. And people were seeing that this is a big problem. They wouldn't want to pay that much for Amazon Prime. They didn't think the content was enough for this kind of price, and this is the main problem we are trying to tackle in this presentation. So what is Amazon Prime? Amazon Prime is a package of services. For instance, a delivery service, you get a free 2-day shipping, you get a video streaming, instant streaming of movies and TV shows, and music streaming, and you get the ebook library, so you get instant access to thousands of Kindle books, and this is by the monthly or the annual price. The annual price was raised in May 2018 to $119. It was before $99, so it's $20 more expensive than from 2014 record. Our first solution. It was mentioned in the case that Kindle devices have been priced very low, and that the philosophy is to price the hardware close to break even, and that the money is actually made when the consumer uses the product. We are suggesting leasing of Kindle devices for free, so the Kindle Fire, for every Prime subscriber who subscribes for 24 months or more. And that way we have more Kindle devices in households and more purchases for ebooks, of course. Customer would have more purpose to have Amazon Prime because they would have a physical evidence for the subscription. It would increase the market share of Kindle dramatically. One of Amazon's biggest rivals is Apple and Apple iPad. It is competing directly with Kindle in the tablet market. The more users Kindle have, the more content can be created. So basically this solution benefits not only the new customers, but also already existing ones. This will of course create more expenses for Amazon in producing multiple devices provided for free. But as the volume of the production increases, the cost per unit decreases. Return of invest will be seen in in-device purchases for Kindle device, and with increased customer satisfaction, of course, and loyalty. Long-term contracts will pay back the manufacturing cost of the device. And we were thinking the devices should have a subscription long guarantee. It doesn't matter how long the subscription is because the manufacturing cost is not that big. And in case of malfunction, will the subscriber get a new device, and maintaining is done by the company. We made a pros and cons list for this second solution. Pros are, of course, we get more long-term subscribers with this 24-month subscribing, and people wouldn't be only subscribing for per month because they would get the free device if they subscribe for longer period. This would increase our market share. It would increase actually Kindle's market share to a lot. and it would increase our customer loyalty because the long-term subscribers wouldn't be so keen to leave Amazon. And they are, as was said on the case, that the Prime users are ordering almost 4 times more in products from Amazon than basic users. And with more Kindle Fire users on the market, we can create more content so everyone benefits who uses Kindle Fire. And then there was this recycling matter. The valuable metals return for reuse, because this is a big problem with smartphones and of course with tablets too, that they are not recycled properly, and they have a lot of valuable metals in it, like gold and all these hard metals, and these should be reused. This shouldn't be mined all the time, and this is a big problem worldwide. And cons, of course, increased costs in manufacturing costs, because we have to make a lot more Kindle Fires, and it will, of course, seen a loss of sales in Kindle Fires, because people would get them so much for free they wouldn't be buying it off the market as much. Our second solution is focusing on the segments. Currently, Amazon is focused on mass market and offers the product with the same price and same content to everyone, except the delivery. The delivery has some variation with the prices. And we were thinking if we would create a different smaller Amazon Prime service packages and sell them at a lower price. So basically we could make an Amazon Premium, Amazon Gold, this kind of subscriptions, which would be cheaper, and they wouldn't have all the content. You wouldn't be able to maybe have the video streaming service or the delivery for 2 days or the music service, and it would be a bit cheaper for customers who don't have that much money to use. So we would have more customers. And we made a pros and cons list for this too. Pros is, of course, more customers can afford it. We get more customers, and our market share will grow. It will increase the popularity of these subscriptions and popularity of Amazon. Cons are a lower profit per customer, because it will decrease the Prime users. If you have some kind of other solution, you don't have to pay for all of these services. If you don't use every service, why would you pay for the Prime? And existing customers may change to the cheaper service. And basically, we were thinking the cons are maybe too big in this analysis and this solution, in this second solution. So this is not the way we're gonna go. Our third solution is adding sustainability. So when you're paying the annual fee of Amazon Prime, you could choose your charity case of the year or of the month, such as planting a tree for every fee you pay, and animal shelters, and vaccination of third world country children that are more disadvantaged, and of course women's education in third world countries. This would add more value to the customer, because the customer would see that they are doing something good when they are paying for the Amazon Prime. We made a pros and cons list for this solution too. So the pros are, of course, more value to the customer. As was said, it would be seen as they are doing something good. It would make a better company image. It would build up the brand of Amazon, and Amazon will be seen as one of the good guys on the market because we're doing good. And the cons are this, of course, costs more because of the donations. And there's always the case with the reliability of the charity. So we have to be really careful with what charity we are donating to. There are a lot of examples where the big companies have been tricked to give money like warlords and all of this. So we have to make sure that these are reliable charities. And of course this requires more marketing, and marketing is always expensive. We have to educate people of these charities, and we have to tell them that we are doing this, because otherwise we are only doing good, we are not doing it in a business wise. So our recommendations are: Amazon should get better customer and market knowledge. They have to know how much the price should be, what the people are willing to pay for the content they have. And of course, increasing or making better content, they would pay for more. And the leasing with the Kindle Fire for free, we think it's a good idea with the 24-month subscription, because of when we had the pros there before, but there were a lot more pros than cons for it, because the manufacturing wouldn't be that expensive, and it would create more customers for us. It would create more long-term users for the Prime subscription, which of course makes a lot more money than the manufacturing of the Kindle Fire devices will make. And when thinking about implementing these plans, the Kindle Fire leasing requires, of course, short-term activities such as considerable marketing measures to achieve long-term goals and benefits. Their manufacturing line is already open, so we don't have to actually make a new product. We can use the Kindle Fire that is already existing, so that this could be implemented really fast. It needs, of course, a few months of marketing, so that basically people know what they are having, what they are getting. And in long term, of course, this recycling of these devices will be really important, because we want to value the green values are really important, and they are increasingly more important for the customers too. So we have to be on top of that. And these green values in form of the campaigns are something we would like to do. So the charity cases for third world countries and everything like this, it would be really good for the company image. It would be really good for the company brand, and in that way it will make more money for Amazon. So this was our presentation about Amazon Prime's problems that were displayed by the case. Thank you for your attention.
Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble. If I stay there will be trouble.